Hey there. So this is the last video on how to reset someone's password, and we're doing it via dangling markup. And what dangling markup is, in short, it's basically an unfinished HTML tag with a source, so with a link. And because most links finish with an end quote, if you don't put that end quote, it assumes everything after that end quote is still a part of the tag, and then you send that information to your server. Well, you'll see. Let's get into the lab. This is Portswigger's lab here. Let's get access to it. So we're gonna open this up. We're gonna take a look here. Let's turn on my proxy. There we go. So everything should be working. First of all, you should try to figure out how the password reset works. So let's go to my account. Let's go. I forgot the password. Oh, by the way, just so you know, the aim of this lab is to get access to Carlos's account, and we have access to our own account. So let's go into our own account and let's see how it works. So forgot our password. Please enter your name. Wiener. That's our account. And I'm gonna intercept this. Let's go to proxy here. Let's intercept this just to see how it works. So the intercept is on, and now it's intercepted. And here it is. Um, so I'm just gonna send this to repeater, and I'm just gonna name this something like repeater's a nice place to store requests. So I'm just calling this our forgot. This is from the forgot page. Forgot. Okay. And let's go back to proxy and let's just send it. Let's turn off the intercept. Intercept is turned off. And it says here, please check your email. Okay, so it sent you an email, reset password email. So let's go to your email. So this is the exploit server. You don't necessarily have to use this particular exploit server. You can use any server. I showed you in the previous video. I showed you one called what's it? Website hooks, labs. Yeah, webhooks.site, and you can do that. You can use that site or use any server if you want. But in this case, I'm using the the Burp Suite server exploit server here. So let's get back to it. Let's go to email client because we emailed ourselves our password, and here it is. Click your to see what's going on. But before we do that, let's go to view rar. Because because previously, like this doesn't I can tell you right now that doesn't give you much information. Like here, clicking here doesn't give you much information. It just sends you the new password, right? But if you look at the view rar, and here's just the HTML markup, and here is basically this is the page, and it actually tells you what your new password. It gives you a new password right here. That's a new password. So if I go to Carlos as my login, I put this password in, I'll log me in. Now the dangling markup is such that like we don't have access to Carlos's email, so we're not going to see his email, right? But if we could reflect something onto his email, onto his this page for his page, then we can steal the contents. So I can tell you right now, because I can tell you right now that let's go back to repeater, the host here. You can't alter it. If you try to alter it and try to send it to your server, you get an error. So let's try to alter this, and let's just take away that and we send it. We have an error, gateway timeout, so it won't let you alter it. So next, if you put it back to its original form, it works. And even X4, if you parameter mine this and look for all these parameters, headers that you can use. Apparently, you can't use any header. I don't believe Xhost forwarding doesn't work either, so you can't use that. However, you will find that you can put a port. So you can put like 1, 2, 3, 4, and then A, B, C, and let's send this. And let's say it says there's okay. You can send a port, so extra information after this host. And let's see what happens to our email. Let's close this and let's just refresh this page, and it looks like we sent another email. Here's the top one in the email. Let's view the RAR. And over here, see? So you can actually add more onto the host header, more specifically the port. So you need this dot here, this colon, and everything after it is fair game. So what we're gonna do, and like I said, like Carlos's page, we're not gonna have access to Carlos's email, but we can control what we can input into Carlos's email. And what we're gonna input into Carlos's email is this. We're gonna end the tag here. Let's copy that. We're gonna end the tag, and then we're gonna put another tag that refers to our server, because we have access to everything that happens to that server. So any sort of request. So let's go back here and let's just alter this email. So we're gonna end that quote there. We're gonna make a new anchor tag, and this is typically a dangling markup. So in short, we're trying to steal all this information after. Click here, like the password's right here. So we're gonna try to click all the information after our inputs, because we don't have access to Carlos's page, but we can input stuff into Carlos's page. That's the whole point. So do that there. I believe it's href equals, and I believe it's you can use double quotes or single quotes. So we're gonna input. I believe we're inputting our server address. So what's our server address? Here, exploit. So we control. This is a server that we control. You can use webhook.site, but I'm using this one here because I've had a lot of success with this. So let's copy this, because we control the site. We can see everything that happens on the site. Anybody who visits this page or requests anything on this page, we see it. And it's a GET request, so everything is shown in the URL. So let's copy that, and let's go back here, and let's put that here. And then when you put the question mark, that means that the URL is complete, and everything after the question mark is a query string. So, yeah, actually, yeah, that's all you need. Really, that is really all you need. Let's put a dash there just in case. Okay, let's send this and see what happens. I think previously I was having trouble with this because wasn't exactly the same thing as the solutions, but this really should work. So let's go back here and let's see if it gives me problems. If it gives me problems, I'm just gonna copy and paste from the solutions. So let's refresh this. Okay, so it's empty. This will be sent. It's empty, but we can't get information here. We go back to exploit server and let's check the access log. So the access log tells us everything that occurs with this email, with this site. Okay, it says here that nothing has occurred. That's odd. Nothing has occurred. Let's go back here. Let's see if I did this right. I think it was something like that. Exploit server. Yeah, that's right. Let's send this again. Okay, there we go. And see, this is that's us, and this is from Carlos, and it says this is the password. And let's see if this works. Hopefully it works. I've been having problems that it didn't work because I didn't copy it down exactly like the solutions. But let's just see if this works. I don't want to knock it until I try it. Let's go home. Get there. This was Carlos, I believe. Oh wait. Did we do forgot password for Carlos, or we did forgot password for Wiener? I think we did forgot password for Wiener, so maybe it's not gonna work. Yeah, it's not gonna work because we did forgot password for Wiener. So let's erase this here, and let's go back to proxy. Okay, let's before we do that. Forgot password. Let's type in Carlos because we want to do Carlos's page, not our page. So Carlos, go back here, we'll intercept it, and yeah, intercepts on. Let's send. We intercepted it right here. We are going to alter this. I believe it's single quotes and end bracket, and then we're going to start a new tag, a new anchor tag, href ref equals I think double quote, and then we put an exploit server. So what's our exploit server is up here. Let's copy this. Let's put it for exploit server, and then you can put a dash. Like the solutions has this, but that's not really required. Actually, I'm just gonna do it without it. And yeah, and that should be it. Actually, I'm gonna send this to repeater just in case it screws up. Let's just for safekeeping, and let us turn off intercept. Okay, hopefully that works. Let's go back to, well, we don't need this page anymore. Let's go back here. Let's refresh it. Hopefully we get a new, yep, we have a new one here. Tells us this is the password. Because everything is reflected. This is the get request. Everything, all the information, get request, all the information is shown in the URL. And this is part of the URL. Okay, so let's try it. Let's see if it works. My account, Carlos. Let's paste what we got. Yep, and it works. Okay, that's about it. That's dangling markup. Again, a dangling markup gives you the contents of a page that you do not have access to, but you can input, like you can put input into that page. So that's kind of weird. But yeah, that's it.